Freestyle and 11-a-side football has always been connected, and one of the first freestyle moves most footballers try is the around the world. Why? Because it's stylish, fairly easy, and a great base for more advanced moves. And today I'll teach you step by step on how to learn it in no time. There are many theories on who created the first ever around the world. Some may say it's Maradona, some people say that it's the juggler Enrico Rastelli in the early 1920s, but the first sign of someone ever doing a circular motion around a spherical object was already 3,000–4,000 years ago in Myanmar, and it's called Chinlone. In the football world, the trick was first seen as a show-off move that you would do during training or a match warm-up, but since freestyle has grown into its own sport, it's now considered the cornerstone of freestyle and should be the first trick you learn. Before we get started with the movement, there are two ways of doing the around the world. There's inside and outside. All tips apply to both of them, it's just the direction of the foot that is different. You need to be able to lock the ball on your foot like this, which is called a foot stall. This is the easiest setup for the around the world, and if you don't know how to do it, there's a tutorial right there, so go learn it before you get started. You might think that you just kick the ball up and go around, but you actually have to use both your legs quite a lot. So, when the ball is on foot stall, do a small one-legged squat with your weak leg, and when you go up again, use the momentum to kick the ball up and go round in one motion. When you've gone around the ball, it's very important that your foot is not completely dead, but that you flex your foot upwards to make the ball go upwards. The same key aspects applies when you're doing it from juggling, but you need to be very, very comfortable in juggling with both feet. When you set up for your first touch, do the one-legged squat and hit the ball slightly off-centered on your foot, extend and go around. If you're doing an inside around the world, you want to touch it slightly on the inside of your foot, and if you're doing it outside around the world, you want to touch the ball with the outside of your foot. So let's go through a quick little recap. Foot stall, one-legged squat, lift off, momentum, around the world, toe flex. All these small little details will make it a lot easier for you to land, but the most important thing to remember is that it's one motion and not two. Most of the lower tricks have a base in around the world. That is why so many tricks are called something, something, something around the world. And now I'm going to show you guys 3 of my favorite around the world variations. The first one is knee mitch around the world. It's basically a knee setup, and then you do an inside around the world and then a crossover motion. Second one is called Lemons Tuzani around the world. Lemons is basically 2 times around the world, which means you go outside twice and then you end off in a crossover. And the third move is the Yusuke around the world / J around the world. And J as in not J Mike, J as in an old freestyler, J. It's basically an outside around the world and a reverse crosser in a whipping motion, and it's beautiful. Hope you guys learned something new, and if you did, leave a like and a comment down below on what trick you want me to teach you guys next time. And if you like what I'm wearing, you can get the Copas and the Tango collection by clicking the link right up there. And also, don't forget to subscribe with bell notifications on so you won't miss a single video. And with that said, I'll see you guys next time.